Hey everyone, welcome back to another Mindful Minute episode. I am making this a quick one because, and this episode's also going to probably be up a little late because there's just a lot of other things happening. But I really wanted to make sure that I'm just giving you guys the content because this podcast has been really fun for the last week that I've been, putting up episodes. This is the third one that we're on now. And today I really want to focus on a phrase that I'm carrying with me throughout this year. So I'm carrying one word with me, and I'm carrying a phrase that I said back in September, actually, last year. So this phrase really resonates with me, and it's something that I've been really thinking a lot about as I do things and, as I kind of think about my passions. And so the phrase is create your own happiness. Because no matter what, there's always going to be someone who has expectations for you and who really want you to do something their way. And I'm not saying that we have to be mean about it, but I think that it's important to, again, take those things into consideration, but also say to yourself, you know what, no, I don't necessarily agree with this, or tell that person, hey, I respectfully disagree with you, but this is my choice, this is my decision, and this is what I feel would work out for me. Because truthfully, at the end of the day, your happiness is really important. That's number one. How you choose to live your life and do your own thing, that's your decision. But this phrase really resonates with me because for a long time, I didn't really think about what I wanted. I always kind of said, okay, this person said, let's go along with this. And so we went along with whatever was being said. And, the thing that I've been thinking about is, as I kind of learn more about the things I'm passionate about, is this thing making me happy? Do I feel like I'm enjoying this different thing? And if I'm not, then that's perfectly okay. Especially at my age where I'm in college, like everyone says, hey, you're in college. Like this is the time where you kind of get to figure out what your thing is and what works for you and what doesn't. And so I think that those are the things I've really been thinking about a lot lately. Especially when just different people say, hey, you should really approach this situation this way. And then I'm like, okay, I will take that into consideration, but I don't think that suggestion will work for the situation that I'm in, whatever it may be. And so, create your own happiness is the word I'm taking with me throughout this year, because truthfully, if 2020 taught me anything, it was that I really need to think about the things that I want, right? Like, it's okay to be selfish. I tell people this all the time because my best friends constantly tell me, like, hey, it's okay. You can be selfish whenever you need to be. And that's perfectly fine. If you are on a journey trying to do whatever you need to do for yourself, it is okay to say, you know what? No, I don't think that this will work for me, or hey, I don't think that I will necessarily, not to be, rude about it again, but to say, I don't think that this specific thing will benefit me in any way, or you think about those things and you say, how is this going to, am I going to enjoy this thing, whatever it may be. And so that's really something I want you all to think about this week, is just kind of like, what can I do throughout my own journey to try and bring myself joy, bring myself happiness. And, it's hard because one thing I noticed for myself is because people have expectations for me, I set really high expectations for myself, which isn't healthy. I mean, listen, you can set expectations. Let me reword everything I just said, because it is perfectly fine to, want to improve on something and really want to focus on that thing and be the best that you can be. But I also think that, if you're doing it to try to please other people, or if you're doing it to try to, prove something to yourself that you already know doesn't need to be proved, like, you don't need to really dwell on it, I've noticed these things happen with school a lot when it comes to grades. I care a lot about my grades, and I really do find them important. But also, my mental health and my health in general is so much more important than my grades. And so the times where, I start to kind of feel like, oh, you failed, you did this, you did that. Part of me knows I'm telling myself that because of these expectations I have. So this week, and kind of as you go throughout whatever journey you're on and in your life, your personal things, think about, like, what are the expectations you have set for yourself? Maybe write them down and say, is this healthy? And so that's kind of the thing I really wanted to share with you all, is just focus on things that bring you joy. I have been trying to do that more and more these past few weeks, and just as I kind of learn more about the things I enjoy and the things I want. And so I really wanted to share that with you guys today, on this Monday. And I will see you guys pretty soon.